Hello beautiful people, so today I'll be sharing with you 10 things that you can do every day to improve yourself and to be a healthy person and a better person. When it comes to health, you be physically, mentally and spiritually healthy. And so you find that some of these tips you cannot do them every day, and you can at least try and do them after every 2 days, but at least these are things that if you put in your life, it is going to make you a really better person. And if you find this video of help to you, make sure that you give it a like and make sure that you subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And if you're new here, my name is Loisodor, and so the first thing to do is to have a good morning habit, that every day when you wake up in the morning, always believe that you already even have a good day. Always believe that the day has already just been successful, and you just see it being successful because you already believed that in the morning. Another thing about morning habit is to create a schedule, a routine for you, that when you wake up, you don't have to touch your phone. Like, the first thing is not to touch your phone. Find something else that you can do, if it's drinking water or reading a book, but just try and avoid your phone. And if maybe you really have to touch your phone because at times you depend on it, maybe you have to check an email or you have to check a certain DM that maybe will determine maybe if you're going to work or if you're going somewhere, then that's it. But don't just start scrolling through social media and you just start distracting yourself. So have a good morning habit and avoid your phone. If you have to use your phone, maybe try and use it later on, because you still have to be updated about what's going on around the world. So you can just check that later on when the day is almost over, but try that during the morning you avoid your phone and you have a certain morning routine that can be of self-improvement. Number 2 is about self-care, and the first thing I'll be talking about is general like cleanliness. Make sure that you shower, you brush your teeth, you floss, like you always wash your hands each and every other time. You make sure that you just like have the general cleanliness and take care of yourself. And when it comes to like face, make sure you wash your face, even if it's like twice a day. You wash your face in the morning, you wash your face in the evening. Like, these are just things that you can just try and make yourself do them. And even when it comes to like whenever you are at work, like try and avoid touching your face. And even when you walk in, let's say in the institution, try and avoid like touching the rails, and then you touch every door and you touch your face, like general cleaning. And also take care of yourself mentally. Like, make sure that each and every time you compliment yourself, that when you look at yourself in the mirror, you can tell yourself like you are beautiful. Always point to one thing that you love about yourself. Like, you go to the mirror and say, oh my god, I really have the most beautiful eyes in the entire world. So compliment something. Sorry about that. So I was saying, make sure that you compliment something about yourself each and every day. At least tell yourself, I have like good looking ears, like I have a nice kind of mouth. Like, tell something, like tell yourself something that you really like about yourself. And also know how to manage stress. Like, stress management is the deal for it. Like, know that maybe anytime I experience stress, what I usually do, I usually listen to music, I usually distract myself, I usually do this and this. Know how to manage your stress, and also like live in peace with other people. Just don't bring drama into your life and you just live stressful. When you go home, that is the time for you to relax and just like appreciate yourself. Don't carry your work home, don't bring all the jobs like stresses home. When you get home, relax and just take care of yourself mentally. Like, mental health is going to save you a lot. Like, if you're not healthy mentally, you cannot be healthy physically or in any other way. You need to first be healthy mentally. And then the third thing, I know maybe some of you are not like religious or something, but the third thing is to pray. Like, make sure you say prayer is the best weapon you can have. Just pray for everything in your life. Me usually even go and just tell God, today I just want to dedicate to my YouTube channel. Today I just want to dedicate the job I'm going to do when I'm going to class. Today I want to dedicate the lesson I'm going to learn and the lecturers. And like, I just pray for every single thing. Everything that I know I'm going to do on that day, I just pray about it. Like, for me, I think prayers have really worked in my life, and they've really, like, me being a prayerful person has really helped me go through a lot of like rocky things that have been on my life, everything that has been thrown onto me, and I feel like it's distracting me. I think prayer is the weapon that has got me through it. So be a prayerful person. And then number 4 is about what you drink and what you eat. So make sure that you drink water. Like, I'll be repeating this each and every time so that I can remind you. Drink water. Like, have a bottle with you everywhere you go. Just drink water. And also when you eat, at times you can say, because we always just like passing and buying chips, mutura. So today you can just say, today instead of buying chips, I'm going to buy an apple, or I'm going to buy mango. And yeah, so you are like supplementing it for something healthy. So just try and, I don't want to say force yourself, but just try and bring it into you that you want to start living healthy as early as now. You want to start eating healthy food before it's, I don't want to say it's too late, but try and bring in like eating a lot of fibers, bringing in proteins and fruits, and drinking water, and avoiding, like, at times you can just limit the number of times that you take alcohol and coffee. Yeah. Then when it comes to eating, I know nowadays people usually have the behavior that when you're eating you want to touch your phone. So make sure that you give yourself the time to eat. Like when it's time to take lunch, you put everything away, you put your phone away, you put all that work away, and you just eat that lunch and you concentrate on eating. Because at times you see people, they're eating lunch and they're working, they're eating lunch and they're on their phones. Like, you're not concentrating. Like, concentrate on your physical health so that at least you look, or you all look healthy. Like, even like what you eat really matters. You just don't buy anything and start like eating anything. You decide that today I'll eat githeri, and that's it. You just don't have to eat every day nyama choma and what like mind what you're eating. Like all these, I wanna call them luxury foods. You can eat them, can I say, I don't want to say occasionally, but once in a while, let's say Sundays. But try and bring in eating healthy foods. Eat vegetables. You just can't eat ugali and meat, ugali and fish. Bring in vegetables, bring in fruits. And then number 5 is to be active. Like, just, even if you can't work out every day, because that is the excuse that most people say, because I just can't tell you, make sure that you work out every day. Most probably you won't have that time to work out, as everyone says, but I know you can have time to go and take a walk, go see nature, just go and like breathe the fresh air, take a walk for even like 30 minutes or 40 minutes and then come back. Like, try and do something. Don't just get in your car, go to work, come back with your car, sit in the house, and that's it for you. Have time to walk, like when you go and maybe buy food, make sure that you can even take a walk. Like, be active. It's really gonna save you a lot, because nowadays people don't exercise, and they kind of diseases that are really coming nowadays, the lifestyle diseases, because you're not exercising and because you're not eating healthy. Like, it's so disturbing. So eat healthy and also make sure that you exercise. And then number 6 is about motivation. Like, we all need some kind of motivation in our lives, and that is why I usually just say, for me, each and every day I usually listen to either a podcast or I listen to a motivational video on YouTube. So when I'm going to class, because I usually go for music classes, I just like have earphones or AirPods like in my ear, and then I place a certain podcast or a video on YouTube, and then like for the 30 minutes that I'll be taking a walk, I'll have listened to something that has really motivated me, like let's say about self-improvement, or about maybe being a content creator, or about business, or about the mindset of like rich people. And like, actually when I usually get to the class, like I'm usually motivated to like do extra hard, because when someone tells you something that they've gone through, like it motivates you to, like, you remember when you were in high school, when we usually got these motivational speakers, we usually like push ourselves to work harder. So it's the same thing. When someone talks to you and they tell you about like something that you're going to achieve when you work harder, like you're motivated to do that. So put it within you that maybe in the morning or in the afternoon, or when you during lunchtime or in the evening when you go back home, you listen to at least one motivational video. And also, apart from motivation, make sure that you have time to like make yourself laugh. Nowadays we have a lot of comedians around. Listen to a comedy, watch a comedy movie or something. Like, just make yourself laugh. Like, this life is too short to just be serious all through. And then number 8, it was 7, yeah, but it's about sleep. Make sure that you have time to sleep. Make sure you sleep early so that you can wake up early. And when you go to sleep, make sure that you have kind of, can I say, dim light. Like for me, I usually have them lights behind here, so you see when I just have that one, it looks kind of dark and I really don't have to strain to sleep. But when the bright is too like the light is too bright, you just can't try to sleep. I don't know if you're getting me. Like, it's so hard to sleep when the light is too bright. Like, it's something about the retina and what it's so hard to sleep. So have a dim light, read a book, and just maybe listen to a video that can just soothe you into sleeping. Maybe these affirmations, and you just like feel like you're relaxed, and you something that soothes you to sleep. Because when you just go there and start thinking about all the troubles and all the stresses that you have at work, it's going to be so hard to sleep. So make your light dim, make sure you listen to something or read something, or just don't like concentrate on your phone, because most of the time we go with our phones to bed and then we'll already realize that it's 3 a.m. in the morning. So if you feel like your phone is so addictive, you can leave it in another room. Like you can leave it in the sitting room, and then when you come to sleep you don't have your phone, so that you don't have an option but sleep. And then number 9 is to learn a skill. Like I usually ask myself, like for the past 3 months, I usually give myself a 3 months duration. What is it that I've learned? Learn a skill or learn something new, learn to do something new. Like you can even try and learn how to edit, or learn how to like do, like there are so many skills around here. I think I'll try and like break down the skills that can even earn you money, and do something that will improve you, because at times you find that the skill that you learned might end up being a side hustle, and it might even end up bringing you money. So you learn something new and you have like the good kind of friends around you, so that they can at least motivate you to doing things like learning a new skill, or you can even get into learning to drive, learning to play an instrument, learning to sing, learning, like there's so many things like you can bring in as a skill, and later on it can be something that I don't know, but I know you're getting me. And then number 10 is to make sure that you compliment someone, that when you go to work, make sure that there's this person that you've tried and tell them like you are beautiful, you have a nice dress, like I like those shoes. Like make it a norm to at least compliment people and make them feel better about themselves. And also use words like thank you and please, and like, do you know, just bring in the vibe that you are a good person, not that you want to show off or something, but it just makes you feel better and makes someone else feel better about themselves. Like compliment. And when you're complimenting someone, don't use bigger words like I love that dress. Like the word love, you cannot love the coat, but you can like the coat. So like usually use the word like, I like your coat, I like your shoes, you really look amazing on that dress. And yeah, learn to compliment other people. And so that was it for today, guys. So practice gratitude and always be good to other people, and see you on my next video. Bye bye.